What is going on? What is going on? Am I lit well? Am I lit well, and can you hear me this time? I'm pretty confident you guys can hear me. Yeah, I'm pretty confident of it. I also feel like this shirt I have on is like really bright. Looking at myself in the monitor, through the camera into the monitor, I look like really bright and maybe confusing. I feel like it's super bright. It is a tie-dye shirt, so it's probably going to be really bright. I hope that some of you guys today watched the all about paintball lens video and found that helpful. I think I covered most of it. Some people did ask me questions about what certain lenses looked like when you looked through them. I think I got to those. At least two or three of them. So I hope that was helpful. First question, apex or flatline? I think I would have to go with the apex. If I had to choose, if like I had one option, if I had three options, normal barrel, apex, flatline, normal barrel, apex, flatline. One of the things that I kind of like about the apex is that you can just turn it off, right? You can just turn it into a normal barrel. So it doesn't have to be doing that spinny stuff all the time. Where I do think the flatline will shoot further because it puts more backspin on the ball. The apex is just cooler, right? You can make it do hook shots and loop down, and then you can just make it shoot straight again if you want. So I'm going apex. I also noticed that I think in my videos I feel like I'm yelling a lot. I also feel like I'm yelling right now. Like if I just bring it down and we'll just talk like normal tone, but then I gotta turn up the audio recorder, and then I peak, and I don't know. We'll just yell. Oh, I'm missing Ramon. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Go to Jungle on Sunday for the game of games from Jake from NorCal. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, guys. I'm feeling really burnt out. I've been working 90-hour weeks, it seems like, for the past 3 months. And that involves working every day. I feel so burnt out. I want to go to Jungle this weekend, but at the same time, I just don't want to. I want to try to get all of my videos completed this week. It's typically the way this works, at least, what I do around here is work, right? Normal work. I have a job, not just YouTube. So I work 5 days a week, 50-ish hours-ish, somewhere in there. And then I'll typically film stuff on Sundays and Mondays. Sometimes I get behind, and then a video comes out a little bit later because I'll film it in the morning, and then it'll pop up at some point. Newsflash, tomorrow, paintball question time is not going to come out in the morning. It will be later in the afternoon. But I just work so much now that I'm just tired. But anyway, that goes back to me. I want to try to film as much as I can in the morning this week. Get up real early, film, edit, and try to have all my videos completed come Saturday. So I can not have to work Sunday and Monday. But then there's this game of games thing, and I'm like, man, I had these high hopes of not doing anything on Sunday and Monday. So I don't know. Maybe next weekend I'll do that, and maybe game of games. Maybe I'll go play paintball on Sunday. I'm kind of hot. I don't know. I just constantly feel tired, guys. I don't know. Just always tired. Someone said, I don't know, I'm not gonna, Ace Green 11 Mr. Champ, how often do you check messages? Like, where at? Instagram, absolutely never. I hate typing on my phone. So if you want to send me messages, send them on the YouTubes or the Facebook. That's where I'm gonna see them the most. Well, yeah, pretty much. And also, yesterday, was it yesterday? Yesterday, Paintball ruined my week. I asked you guys to send me pictures of your paintball guns, full setups. That means gun, barrel, tank, and hopper, preferably on the whitest background you can find, lit well, just good photos of paintball guns. Excuse me. And, dude, lots of you guys sent stuff in. That is awesome. Really, really excited about that. I mean, I've probably got, at this point, 200 emails, maybe? That's rad. Very, very happy about that. Some of them, we'll just go right to this. Lethal Angel. Thanks for the feedback on Field Startup today. Yeah. What are your thoughts? See, I replied to somebody. What are your thoughts on the VMAX Plus? I love it, but never heard you mention it in your videos much. Yeah, VMAX Plus is like, I don't have anything against the VMAX Plus. I just feel that, like, I don't know, what are VMAX Plus is $60 now, and the Halo 2 $65? So I know for me at that $65-ish, $60 price, I think the Halo 2 is a better hopper. I think it's just built better, probably lasts longer. I just like the Halo 2 more. I don't think the VMAX Plus is bad by any means, but I would choose the Halo 2. And you were thinking about opening a paintball field up. Man, I don't know. I think that that's so difficult. Like, I wanted to type more. This is much easier to talk like this. Opening a field, I think that's difficult, right? Like, you have to do, like, market research and stuff because you're opening a local business up. So you have to figure out, God, licenses and insurance. There's all kinds of stuff. But figuring out if people are going to come, right? I think that's a difficult thing to do. Like, I know these big companies, when they're opening a new Taco Bell or something, there's like, they spend lots of money on it and research and all kinds of stuff to figure out if they actually have the customers. Yeah. So try to just figure out those people, right? So back to my, like, people sent me paintball gun pictures. So, yeah. There were some messages that, like, emails people sent me that I instantly got rid of, though. Like, if you sent me a picture where half of your tank was in the picture, that's gone, because I really can't use it. I want to, like, show a complete setup, and, like, if half the tank's missing, I don't know, it just doesn't look right. Or if, like, half your hopper's missing, or if it's at, like, a crazy angle, it's kind of hard to use. Or if the lighting was just really, really bad, that got taken away. So if you want, go back and watch that video, or send your paintball gun pictures to Brad at PaintallRuinedMyLife.com. Preferably white background, lit well in the whole entire gun. But what I was thinking about doing is, so someone suggested this in the comment, saw on that video. They said, call it Paintball Setup Wars. And I was like, that's a good idea. Because I really wasn't going to do anything. I was just going to be like, oh, you know, your paintball gun setups, and just talk about, you know, different setups. But I think a good idea would be I talk about those setups. Like, maybe we'll have 4 or 5 in that video. Make it like 10-ish minutes long, where I talk about that setup. And then maybe once a month we'll do this. I do that video once a month, and then you guys can vote on what the best setup is in that video. And then that person can win something. Maybe they'll get a free Paintball Ruin My Life t-shirt or headband or barrel cover, something like that. I think that's a good idea. It's a way for me to maybe show you guys how much I appreciate everyone who watches, subscribes, likes, comments, whatever it is. I really do. I mean, without you people, this would not happen. So it's a way for me to, I don't know, show you guys cool paintball stuff and then give stuff away. I think that'd be cool. So that's probably going to happen. I have a lot of pictures right now. I think that out of all those 200 emails, I collected maybe 25 guns that I would use for at least the first video. But in that video, I'll put out like a thing that's like, send them in and tell people how it works in detail. So, yeah, Jeremy. Thank you, sir. You said didn't know what to ask this time, but here's $5. That's okay, you don't have to ask anything. Although it's a good opportunity to ask stuff. Yeah. So Paintball Setup Wars coming soon. Maybe in like 2 weeks or something like that. Martin, the $2 super chat. Thank you, sir. Hey, Brad. Martin from Project M80 Paintball team here. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. We do forget this is totally live. You know, never in my life did I think I would be doing this. Never. Never did I think like I'm gonna be a YouTube person and like talk about paintball stuff on the YouTubes. Never thought it was gonna happen. So I hope you guys think that, I don't know, Paintball Setup Wars or whatever we're gonna call it, probably that. Paintball Setup Wars Episode 1. Season 1, Episode 1. I hope that sounds like a good idea. If you have like suggestions about what maybe that could entail, leave a comment after this video posts or like send me a message somewhere. And we'll read feedback on what people want. I do beware though that if people vote on setups, right, I'm gonna try to make it fair. We're not gonna have like 5 guns in this whole thing, right? In this video, and then have like some crazy like CS1 or like really rare awesome autococker, and then like a Tipman Kronos, and then like a mini GS, and then like a bunch of cheap guns, so it automatically makes that person win. I'd like to like, you know, level it out, right? So we'll have like all high-end guns, and then like some good mid-range ones, and then maybe some pump guns in one, and then, yeah. There'll be different types. Episode 1, Geo 3.5, but that's not what this is, though. Episode 1, Geo 3.5 versus G-Tech 160R. Those would be competing guns, I guess, in there, if somebody sent them in. Definitely got 3.5s. Definitely got 160Rs, and a lot of CS1s. I'll bet, like, half of the emails are CS1s. Like, that's weird. I did not expect that. That is weird to me. Ryan. Super chat. Thank you, sir. Top 5 guns for the top price range. So, like, in other words, just like the top 5 paintball guns, excluding price. So, like, we're just gonna say top 5 over $1,000. That's, gosh, it makes it kind of hard, right? Like, I don't know. Let's just name them. The Dam, the M2, the CS 1.5, the LV 1.1, and I don't know what the next one is. Honestly don't know. I do want to do a video coming out kind of soon that is like best paintball gun setup ever. But as we're reaching the end of the year, I kind of feel like these, or that video, these like dollar priced videos might fit better toward the spring or January, February-ish, just because we're going to start seeing guns come out. And I feel like those might be kind of like dated in a couple months. Eric, thank you very much. $6 from Canada. Much appreciated. That's my Canadian impersonation. I don't know why I was covering my voice. You guys probably can't hear me very well. I got a deal. Carl Budzik says, I got a deal near me for an Empire Sniper for $200. I'm getting it tomorrow. Cool, good. Snipers are great. Yep, I got a sniper, never used it. What is, oh, that's a good, that's kind of, so this is a philosophical question. What is better, the Ion or a Mini GS? The Mini GS is a better gun. But the Ion, I think people underappreciate and maybe hate on the Ion too much. Those guns were great. The reason that we're even talking, I kind of feel like the reason we're talking about the Mini GS is because there was an Ion. The Ion kind of started this like good shooting, inexpensive stuff. Because kind of before that, there was like the Impulse and there were some Bushmaster guns. They were like $500-600. They weren't that great. And then the Ion came out at $300, I believe, when they first came out, and it was like, pfft. It was kind of to the point where it's like, I want a paintball gun. It's like, buy an Ion. It was like way better than everything. So the Ion kind of led this charge, or led the industry, or pushed the industry into making good, inexpensive guns. And then we started seeing like guns from Dye and Empire and Planet Eclipse, and like everyone started making these good, inexpensive paintball guns. So the Ion, it's a big deal. Left nut. Your shirt's on the way. Yep. Also, how did paintball ruin your life? I don't like answering that question. It's just a joke. Paintball didn't ruin my life. I did, left nut character, I did message you back on YouTube asking you who I should actually address the package to. You didn't reply to me, so I was like, whatever. I just put left nut on the other package. So, yeah. Aaron, killing it with a 50, no, that's too many, $50 super chat. Thank you, sir. Awesome. Much appreciated. You're going to keep this thing going. You're going to keep Paintball Ruin My Life live. So I don't have to go, I don't know what's wrong with my voice. So I don't have to go sell my kidneys. I think we're good on equipment for a while, though. Like, I bought a lot of stuff. So does this, quick question, does this video look better? I want everyone to reply in the chat room. If you have watched live streams before, does this video quality look better than it did last week? I'm curious. I want to know. Let's see. Yeah, it looks better. Yeah. Don't just guess. Be like yes or no, the same. Because I can't watch it live. When I go back and watch them, YouTube processes the video and audio and stuff, so it looks better. Same, okay, yeah. Same, yes, no. It's 1080p now. That's better. Better sound. I don't know if the sound's any better. I've done 0 to sound. Someone said I missed a super chat, though. Where is it? Oh, I did. Braden Hardy. Sorry, sir. You know what we're going to do? We're going to open up. We're going to open a new window that shows me super chats, so I won't miss them. Oi, oi. It's your boy. Best pod pack in your opinion? The best paintball harness? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I really do like those Bunker King packs. There's one kind of over there. The Bunker King packs or probably the Empire packs. That would be my ones. Although I don't like the Empire compressor packs. I really like the React packs. They're like $45. Although I actually really like the new dyed jet packs too. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Bunker King Supreme, Empire React, dyed jet packs. I like those more basic ones. All the ones that are like too much money, I don't like those high-end ones. Martin again. He says, if you travel to PA, I'm going to assume that's Pittsburgh, Project M80 is open arms. I'm assuming that means that you'll welcome me with open arms. Pittsburgh. No, not. Did I say Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania? I don't know. I don't know what I said. Pennsylvania. I've never been to Pennsylvania. Maybe someday I'll go to Scranton. Clayton McDonald. MacDonald. Sorry. Brad, I'm trying to get the LV 1.5, but don't have all the funds yet. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm trying to buy a car. I don't have any funds to buy a car either. I don't know what I'm doing. I might just ride my bike. Just not even own a car. Is it limited production, or can I get a new one in a couple months? LV 1.5 years ago. I like the LV 1.5. I think the 1.5 is a very good deal. At $1,000, I mean, it's still $1,000, but at $1,000 for a brand new, like, current model gun, that's good. So they're priced well, and they're not limited. No, you'll be able to buy them. I mean, unless they come out with like a new gun at World Cup, which I don't know. I don't see them coming out with like an LV2 in any time soon. So that LV 1.5 will be available for, I don't know, a year, something like that. So it'll be around, don't worry. It will stay. Kalen, what do I think about the Rap 4468? I think Rap 4 makes some of the worst paintball products made. I think I would rather have, you name a paintball gun currently in production, and I would rather have that than a Rap 4. That probably answers your question. Jason, thank you, sir. Jason said, Brad, you always look good. No, I don't. I've noticed that, like, I got these bags under my eyes, and I don't know what the deal is. I don't know. I think it's I'm just worn out. I talked about that earlier. I won't talk about that. Corwin. Sent you a picture of my setup just now and want you to rate my setup. I bought an unused. I used that word today too. So, unused. Does that mean new? Or if something's like out of package, unwrapped, like fondling it, is it new or is it unused? I like that word unused because it's not as like, I don't know, it's not as accurate. So you can kind of like, there's a little bit of wiggle room in there. Unused invert mini blue die rotor Ninja Black Pearl 50 4500 for $275. That's pretty good. I mean, I don't know. Is it? That Ninja tank's pretty old. No, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. But isn't it an invert mini? See, I'm not that big of a fan of the invert ones. I've talked about this before. So there's been two versions of the mini, really. There's the regular mini, and then there's the mini GS. So originally when the mini came out, it was the invert mini. They were pretty awful. They were kind of suspect. I think the build quality just wasn't that good. And then at some point, they just got good, and there were no problems with them. But they still called them the invert mini. So it was kind of hard to tell which was which. So I always tell people, if it says invert on the grips, don't buy it. If it says Empire on the grips, and it's a regular mini, you know it's one of the good ones. So yeah. Did you wanted me to rate your setup though? The mini die rotor. Typically, honestly, I think I'd give it a 6. But it's a very good deal. So for $275, we're gonna go with a 7. I just don't like the rotors. I just don't like the rotor. But it's $275. I mean, that's a good deal. I mean, you could just sell everything and make like $80. So 7.5? I don't know. Jason again. The definition of used. Man. Jason, thank you. With the definition of unused, not being or never having been used. I like that. I feel like there's a little more wiggle room in that word, though. I do. I don't know. I feel like a lawyer would debate me on new versus unused. But yeah, I mean, that fits. Not being or never having been used. Skylar, he wants me to rate his setup. He has a Luxsize Aspire 260 and Ninja 77. You know, honestly, like a year ago, a year and a half ago, a year ago, I'd have probably given you a 6.5. Because I really didn't like the Luxsize. But like, I don't know. I used one a while ago, a couple months ago for a little bit, and I have some friends that have them. They've had much better luck with them. I don't know. It's grown on me. So you're going to get a hefty 8.25. No, that's too high. 8. I almost went for 8.25, but no. Where are we posting our setups at? Email me, Brad at PaintallRuinedMyLife. Thank you guys for like pointing out I miss super chats. I get on like a roll rambling and I just miss them. But Andy, sorry I missed you, bud. Original Spire 200 over. Wait, hold on. I'm just going to read this straight up. Original Spire 200 over for a Tippmann Griffin. Okay, I get it. Original Spire 200 overkill for a Tippmann Griffin. Yes. You can use anything you want on a Griffin. I mean, it's not like the Spire is bad. It's not like you're going to have like a bad experience or something's going to break, but it is for certain overkill. So you have to think the Griffin is like $70 and you have a $200 hopper on it. Yeah. That's like buying a car. That's like buying a 1995 Honda Civic and putting carbon fiber wheels on it. And everything else is completely stock. It's just way overkill. Yeah, they'll work, but a little bit overkill. Izzy Grizzy, common problems with the Mini GS, and is it a good gun? I don't know. What are common problems with the GS? I think the biggest problem with the Mini GS, so the biggest problem with that bolt system, whether it's for the Mini GS or Axes, is the bolt guide O-rings wear quickly. I don't have one here. The bolt guide O-ring. So the bolt slides over this guide, bolt goes forward, gun shoot. And there's O-rings on this guide that wear pretty quick. And people don't realize how fast those O-rings wear, and then they have velocity problems. And then they think their gun's broken. I would say that those bolt guide O-rings wearing too quickly is probably a problem. And yeah, the GS is awesome. I love the GS. It is absolutely one of the best paintball guns you can find. Bus Driver 101. I don't know what's my voice. I have no idea what's going on with my voice. I don't know what's happening. What's the best field you've been to? Man, I don't know. That's a good question. Honestly, don't know. I guess probably SC. No, I guess. I don't know if this counts, but probably CPX, Challenge Park Extreme in Chicago. But I didn't actually play at CPX. It was for PSP one year quite a while ago, and we were just like at CPX. We just played PSP. I didn't even play at CPX, so I don't know if that counts. Probably SC Village. SatCon Village in Corona, California. I was drawing a blank what I was talking about. Yeah, SC Village. Because they got like downed helicopters and all kinds of crazy stuff. BlackFridayPaintball.com. I'm pretty sure it's Junior Brown. Junior Brown, British paintball legend. He says they just added a lot of used gear onto the website. That's blackfridaypaintball.com. Yeah, look at that. He said put paintball. So if you guys order a product from, we'll start over. If you guys order anything from blackfridaypaintball.com, put Paintball Ruin My Life in the notes of any order and you get a free gift. That's kind of cool. I like that. So everybody go over there right now, buy a CS 1.5, and then put Paintball Ruin My Life in the notes section when you check out, and maybe you'll get something cool. I hope it's something cool. I hope it's not like some of these companies are like, oh, get something free when you place an order over whatever price, and they're like, you don't know what it is though. I hope it's not like 32 degrees drop forwards. That's all I hope. Make it something somewhat cool. Whether it's a cheap barrel cover, I don't know, whatever. Not like, oh, it comes with a free trigger upgrade. It's like for a different gun and like, I don't know. Those are all kind of shady. Junior Black Friday Paintball, he's not shady though, so I feel that he values his customers and he wants people to have good experiences. So he's not gonna like pull a quick one on you. Yeah. So much rainbow. It's tie-dye, it's not rainbow. What's a 10 of 10 gun setup? I feel like my last, like, I don't know, 10 of 10 gun setup. Yeah, Jason, go buy a 1.5. A 10 of 10 gun setup. Mine would be a all polished black Planet Eclipse GSL, a Spire 3, and an Empire 80. That's the setup that I would be like, yep, that's the best setup. That would get, if someone had that and could prove they had that, would get a 10 out of 10. Setup query. No, not query. Yeah, you're inquiring. Yeah. My first paintball gun was a Piranha VTL. That's a question Manuel had. The Piranha VTL, which I had for like a month. Yeah. Boozy the Clown. I hope you're not too hammered. It's kind of late though. I was like, it's pretty early. It's definitely not early. You better. Okay, he said something else. Never mind. He was replying to someone else. So that's this is a good question. Sports gaming cubbing? I don't know. Most revolutionary gun of all time. I don't know. There's definitely a video that I want to do that I want to feature like 5, not 10, 5 of the most influential paintball guns of all time. I know that probably we're going to go with, let's see, I know I've added stuff to that list. Intimidator, Kyle, most certainly, that is on that list. I know of probably the 4 guns. There's some people I wanted to talk to figure out like what they thought, like people who've been around paintball forever, like Jake, wherever Jake's at. Jake, and I wanted to talk to Ben, a friend Ben, to see what he said. Where'd that list go? I had it here. There we go. So far, I think this is a rough idea. So top 5 most influential paintball guns. So far, I think we're gonna do Bob Long Intimidator. So like the classic Intimidator, the Angel LCD, and maybe the Tipman SMG 68, that one of the Tipman SMGs, and then a nail splat. But I don't know what the other ones are. I'm not entirely sure. The VM68? I don't know. You know the VM68s, they were like 9 pounds. Lots of fields used them for rentals. They just weighed so much. Martin! I didn't miss that one. If product was sent, we'll read between the lines on all of these $2 super chats because people have to like cram characters together. If a product was sent to you, would you do a review on it? Maybe. I don't know. It matters what it is. If it's like I don't know. It really just matters what it is. I can't say yes or no. If someone sends me like, I don't know, a t-shirt, I'm not going to do that review. You know, it matters what it is. If it has like appeal to people, then it's possible. Best setup for $600. I don't know. If I had $600 to spend on a paintball gun, I would probably spend the bulk of that on a gun. I would probably go Etha 2, Empire 68, 4500, and a Halo 2. That's not exactly $600, but that's pretty close. What's wrong with me? I'm kind of feeling funny tonight. A5 with an E-trigger, first marker. Nah, I don't know. I like the A5. I just don't like the electric version of the A5. I think they're $300, so it's like, man, I don't know. I'd spend $300 on something else. I'd rather have a Proto Rise and like Halo 2. I mean, that's close to $300, so. Oh, I do have black coffee, Daniel. It's cold though. Yeah, I have a weird paintball. Someone asked, where did they go? Jackson Bait, what got you into paintball? I have a weird paintball entry story, kind of. I think most people, it's like, oh, my buddy had a birthday party and we went and played paintball for his birthday. I don't know why that's my southern accent. But literally, like, I don't know, what was I doing? I was selling stuff on eBay when I was like 16. I don't know why. I was looking stuff on eBay and it was like, oh, paintball guns. I was like, huh. I remember some kid in high school had a paintball gun. Let's buy this. And it was like, I don't know, probably like $200, and I got like gun, hopper, tank. And then just shot it at the fence for a while, and then was like looking at pictures and stuff on the internet, and I'm like, man, people actually like really do play this stuff. And then went to a paintball store, bought a spider shutter, and then started playing paintball. I went by myself. Like the first 3 times I went to play, my mom waited for me in the parking lot because she's awesome. And just hung out there. And then she ended up meeting a parent, and then she had 2 kids, and then it just went on from there. Yeah. I'm agreeing with Jake on that one. A G5 or Mini, certainly. I'm going with the Mini. So, yeah, my entry into paintball is a little weird. Maybe not that weird, but it's definitely unique, because most people are always like, oh, you know, my birthday party, or like went to some birthday party or something like that. The Phoenix a good gun? Yeah, the Phoenixes aren't bad. Yeah, that's my answer for that. Not a lot of people know about paintball. Very true, Jason. It's like people, I don't know. I often, when people ask me what I do for a living, rather than say I work in paintball, I'm like, I own my own business. And then typically that gets them to stop because I don't really want to talk about it. I'm just like, yeah, I talk about paintball all the time. I don't want to do this right now. Okay, we're going to try Hazikban. Just wanted to say your videos are getting me interested in paintball again. Awesome. That's cool. That's pretty cool. My first gun was an SL68, and that's pretty cool. That's an OG cast iron Tipman pump gun. My best friend was using a Mega Z. I don't know what is a Mega Z. I don't even know what that's for or what that is. One thing I do think is cool though is that you're not the only person who said that like they found videos I've made and it got them to start playing again, or there's people that have like, I started playing paintball because of your videos. I'm like, really? I'm like, that's weird. I'd never expected any of that. I mean, I just assumed that like, you know, people that played paintball would watch this stuff. But it's really interesting to see that people that don't play or people who haven't played forever are watching these and then getting interested in paintball again. I think that's cool. Black Friday paintball. Jake wants to know if you have an electric phenom. No one except for them two is gonna get that joke. That's crazy, Andrew. He's like, bro, without your videos, I wouldn't be playing paintball. That's just crazy. I think that's awesome. Like that's like an unintended consequence of making these. Really? I always talk about that. One of the things that I try and like, I gotta open this other window up. One of the things that I try to do here at least is give people like real advice. Like, don't buy that. You don't need that. Or spend your money on this and don't buy this. Like I'm always saying, like you don't need a paintball jersey. You don't have to have pants. You don't have to have all this stuff. So I think giving that real advice maybe will help more people play paintball. Maybe they realize they don't have to have all this nonsense and it's really just about fun. And I really do think the more people that play paintball, maybe not better for society, but definitely better for me, better for paintball field owners, stores, companies, and all of you that play paintball. Because the more people that play, the more money is in paintball and the more we can spend on paintball to make it better. I mean, look how cool paintball was in like 2004-ish. It was big and it was cool. And then all the money went away and then it became not as cool. So I'm all about more people playing paintball. That's what I want. So go play paintball. Meanwhile, I'm going to talk about why I don't want to play paintball this weekend. No, I'm not. I already did that before. Penguin Boy 15, how do you get to the field more often? Like you personally or me? I don't know. Get a job, save some money. That's all I got. Jason. Peace, dog. $2. Awesome. Grow the sport, Brad. Hashtag grow paintball? That might be a hashtag the vintage paintball characters use. Grow paintball? I don't know, something. I don't know. Kuda is online, asked, what is your worst paintball experience? I honestly don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't really have bad experiences in life in general. Nothing really none of this really matters. Just stuff in life, none of it really actually matters. So for me to have a bad experience and hold on to it and actually care the next day, something really crazy is going to have to happen. And I don't know if I have any of those in paintball. I have had one encounter. There was one time at a tournament. This isn't really a bad experience for me. I don't know if I'm going to talk about this that detailed either, because it's kind of not right. There was one character at a tournament one time when we were I don't know, I was probably 17. Everyone was probably 15 to 22. This person was 30. And then we were just being kids, right? Just being annoying and having fun. And then he went to the bar and got all drunk and then came back to the room and then blamed us for him relapsing. Because apparently he didn't drink anymore. He was all drunk and tried to blame us for him starting to drink again. That's probably the craziest thing that ever I just remember. And I was like, what, dude? No, that didn't happen. Isaac or Isak? Here's a super chat to encourage you to rest on Sunday or whatever. Your health is your wealth. That I totally agree with. That's also why I have to be conscious of eating more. I don't eat enough during the day. That's also why I realize that I'm quite tired sometimes. I'm just going to get so much shit if I don't go Sunday. So, I don't know. And Jungle's far, right? If we were going to Davis paintball, which is I don't know, 10 minutes that way down the freeway, I'd be that's fine. I can swing that. Jungle's an hour and 15 minutes away. I know that's not that crazy to some of you guys, but there's 8 paintball fields within 40-minute drive for me. So if I'm going all the way to San Francisco almost, it's gotta be freaking worth it. Sissick, Brad, if I send you a G7 Fly, will you review it? Probably not. I'll keep it. My G7 Fly, the one I had, was probably one of my favorite guns. I do want to do I have all these ideas I want. I just don't have time for it. I do want to do a series where maybe once a month I do paintball history. And we talk about some gun from the 80s or something like that. And say why it was kind of cool. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of cool. I know Luke, Luke said, Brad, I look forward to driving 2 hours to the only field. I know, that's why I was man, I feel like kind of an ass saying that I don't want to drive an hour. Because I know some of you guys are what, an hour? I have to drive 3 hours. I'm yeah. I do want to do the paintball history thing. Yeah. I don't know, at some point. Guys. Kyle's playing with Billy Bernacci tomorrow, Wednesday night drills, right? Where though? In where is Kyle? Where do you live? Does Billy live in Massachusetts? I don't know, man. Billy's really nice. He's a good dude. There are no tips. Ask him for tips. He knows way more. He knows way more about playing paintball than I do. Connecticut. That's right. That's right. I knew that. Connecticut. That's where Billy lives, I think, though. New York. I want to live in New York. I want to move to the Upper East Side. I think playing paintball would be kind of hard. I also want to move to the ocean, guys. I'm not going to do a giveaway. I did a giveaway. I gave something away last time. Enough about, I'm just, at this point, just rambling. What should we talk about? Let's see some good questions. I know, dude, Manhattan's very expensive, but I don't know. I like New York. When I've been there, I liked it. I've always said that I couldn't really live anywhere. I mean, I could, obviously, but I would like to live on the West Coast on the ocean or New York in the United States, and I feel like that's the only place that I want to live. Sorry, anybody else. I just, like, hated on your state or city, but I didn't. I did not make this tie-dye shirt myself. I wish I did. That's really good. I can't do that good a job at making anything. Anything. What was I going to talk about? I was going to talk about something. Cole, do I like the T8? No. Not really. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's pistols, right? There's two pistols in reality. There's the T8 and the Tippmann TIPX. And they're almost the same gun. Like, if you take them apart and compare the internals, they're kind of similar. But I just feel that, like, the TIPX is, I don't know, more reliable. I feel like it's built a little bit better, so that build quality is going to result in reliability. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't think, like, Tiberius is awful, but I think that pistol-wise, I'd just rather have the TIPX. You know. Tie-dye headbands. There are tie-dye headbands coming. There are. Yeah, man, I know. I've been this headband. There's like been this debacle with headbands. I don't know. It's gotten really annoying. But let's do a. We're gonna do a Paintball Ruined My Life headband sneak peek time. They're coming. I'm just waiting on more stuff to get done. So, that's a headband that's getting made. That one at some point is gonna come. At some point. Yeah, there's like a problem with manufacturing, and I got actual physical samples of a new design. Like, I asked for them to redesign how they were going to do it. It's coming, guys. I know. I asked them. This is actually the one I like the most. That's new. I like that a lot. No, but I had them do. I had them actually try to make. I had them make them a little bit shorter. I feel like they're a little long. I had them take off like an inch on each side. And I don't know what they did. They screwed it all up. So I was like, oh, whatever. Let's not do this. Let's just go with the old ones. So they're getting made right now. I really like that leaf one. I really do. I think that leaf like pattern's really cool. Do a turtle shell. Turtle shell. Well, maybe next time. Because this batch is already out there in production as we speak. How do you feel about the MacDev Clone 5S compared to other high-end guns? I don't know. I think that right there, $1,000 now, that's not bad. But I feel that like at that price, at that like $1,500 price that they are supposed to be or were, there's other things that I would rather have. But they do shoot well. They feel really good. That's always been something I've liked about the MacDev guns. When I just hold the things in my hands, they just feel really good. I did have a 5S here for a little bit. I owned one for a moment. I bought one off somebody and I just sold it though, so I need that money. Yeah. I like them. I mean, they're not bad, but I do feel that like in that price, there's better guns. Maybe not better, maybe just stuff that I prefer. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to just say that they're better or whatever. Yeah. Jim Anderson Photography. Okay. Loan me your Bob Long and I'll invite you to a hog roast after practice. Free pig, all you can eat. Is that to me? Are you looking at that Bob Long gun? I don't know. I don't eat pigs. I don't know. Eric. The tie-dye headband looks freaking awesome. Yeah, we'll see. I like it. I'm always so skeptical of everything. If you guys watch this enough, you will realize that I pretty much hate everything I do. I don't think any of it's good. But that's good because I think that, I don't know, that means that I'm not satisfied, right? And I want to strive for better things. Yep, Kyle, that's right. Brett doesn't eat pigs. I used to. I don't know. I'd buy a headband. I don't know. I want to show you guys more headbands. What are some other cool ones? So there's going to be, for the most part, matching headbands and barrel covers. But at the same time, there's going to be headbands that are unique and barrel covers that are unique. Let's see here. What's a cool one? There's a matching... I just really like that leaf one. I like the paintball question time one too. That's a good one. I'm a fan of that one. Guys, I still think that like the coolest headband and coolest barrel cover ever are the banana ones though. I feel like you guys are kind of on and off about those. Yeah, kind of on and off. I feel like this one might be popular at some point. I think that, I know I'm making, in some of these, I know some will be popular, and I'm gonna make more in certain styles. And I know me staring over at a monitor is super exciting during all of this. So there's that one, which is really like Paintball Ruined My Life all over print. You can see right there, it says headband all over, and it is a PSD Photoshop file. Yeah, so that's probably gonna happen. Whoa, moving the wrong thing around. So yeah, guys, hopefully headbands, barrel covers, again, very soon. Trust me, that's one of the ways I make a living and pay my rent. And me not having them, yeah, you know, I don't make money. So everyone's got to make money. So yeah, coming soon to a Paintball Ruined My Life store near you. Mm-hmm. So I think they're cool. And there's going to be, I believe, 15 different headband options and 15 different barrel cover options. And like I said, always, there's gonna be, they're limited. I'm not making like unlimited quantities. They're all gonna be different. So all the stuff that was from last time, I'm never gonna make it again. Unless we do like a retro series. Like bring it back 5 years from now. Yeah, somewhere in there. Drexus Gold, Try it. Bring back Stars and Stripes. Nope. You know what's weird is there was the America headband that had American flags all over it. I still have some of those. I'll show you real fast. And I really expected it to be like more popular than it was. But it really was not that popular. I gotta there we go. Yeah, I just expected this headband, to be more God, man, I keep screwing that up. I expected this one to be more popular than it was. I probably have more of those left than anything else. The Stars and Stripes one, there was like, stripes and then stars. That one's gone, but I expected that to be more popular. I don't know. Freedom hating hippies, and then I have this like tie-dye shirt on. I don't think there's freedom hating hippies. I think that for the most part, hippies are about freedom, right? They promote tolerance and acceptance, and I think those would be free things. Mm-hmm. Freedom for all people. Mm-hmm. No more chains headbands. Nope. Gone. I have mine. I was thinking about starting a barrel cover collection. I think I'm going to start a barrel cover collection. I'm going to keep all of the Paintball Ruin My Life ones and then keep just a bunch of barrel covers. I think we gotta go. All right, now I'm totally rambling, implying America equal freedom. I'll tell you the truth. I think that I'm not just gonna come out and say America is the greatest country ever, because I don't know that. But I have been to a lot of countries around the world, and I will tell you what, I am glad to be a citizen of this country and glad that I was born here. We have been given an opportunity, most of you guys, right? Everyone in here is from like some Western country, I imagine. You have been given an opportunity to do and be whatever you want. Seize that moment. What is the best country? Sweden? Denmark? Probably one of those northern Scandinavian countries. They got like the best healthcare, the best education, the like happiest people, like the best retirement, they're just crushing it. It's true though. Anyway, yeah. Show you more Paintball Ruin My Life. How is Sweden not great though? Sweden. What we really need to look at to I think honestly figure out the best country is probably going to be the country where people are most happiest. Cuz that's great if you have the biggest GDP and the cheapest insurance and whatever. But if nobody's happy, then who cares? It really doesn't matter. Because I could be gazillionaire, and if I want to kill myself, what's it matter? But I could be poor and happy, and that's all that matters. So, yeah. It's kind of my situation right now. Poor, but happy. Anyway. Canada's pretty good. Yeah, I like Canada. How about Uzbekistan? Uzbekistan, no. Somalia. Now I just sound like I'm hating on America, but dude, like I said, I am lucky that I was born here. So, okay, guys, I'm gonna go home. Jake from NorCal, are you doing a live stream tonight? Jose, do paintball players with money like soccer players? I don't know. Baseball, maybe? Do paintball players win money like soccer players? I don't know if they win money. Jake's doing a live stream. Go find Jake from NorCal. He's in this chat. Go watch his live stream in a minute. Paintball players win money, but no one's getting rich. I mean, what's NXL? $10,000 for first place? Split up between like 12 people? It's not that much money. That's not that good. All right, guys.